Hello everyone, how are you? I'm just gonna adjust the camera a little bit. I hope I don't make you too sick. I just want to bring it down just a little bit so I can see comments. Okay, hope I'm not making anybody sick. Sorry about that. Let's wait for that to stop moving. Good morning everyone. I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday, a good week so far. There's a lot to talk about real quick. So before we get to all the big announcements, so I want to show you the new stuff, the new Sale-a-Bration stuff. The second release starts on Friday, on the 15th. These are new items that you can earn for free. So let's talk about those really, really quick. I do want to mention, though, that if you want to get these products right now, if you don't want to wait till Friday, you want them right now, join my team. I would love for you to be on my team. My team and I had such a great time at our meeting last week. We did some make and takes. We did a service project. We did lots of demos. We did lots of news updates. It was really, hey Kim, it was really fun. I love my team and I love getting together with them. And so if you are interested, I would really love for you to join my team. Plus, you can add this stuff that I'm going to show you into your starter kit right now. So that is a huge perk. So the first thing that I want to show you that's coming out on Friday is this embossing folder. And I forget the name of this one. I should make some labels or something and put them on here so I don't forget. But this embossing folder, and I showed you guys some of these products last week at the very end of my video, but I had just received them. I had literally just opened the box, so I really hadn't had a chance to play with them last week. This embossing folder is ridiculous. It's just so beautiful. This is going to be one that you have to have, so you can put it in your starter kit now, or you can wait until Friday to earn it. But I wanted to show you, so here, this is what that embossing folder looks like, and I hope that you are seeing all that detail. This flower right here, this rose, is just incredible. It's just stunning. So this is in Gorgeous Grape. I have a few more samples to show you. These two are embossed with that in our foil. This is in the Grapefruit Grove foil. This is in the Lovely Lipstick foil. And the foil is still available. I did check this morning. So if you want to add this as a Sale-a-Bration item, you can. And look how stunning it is in the foil. It is just beautiful. So this embossing folder is incredible. You will definitely want this. And then this was the make and take that my team got to make at the meeting last week. So it's beautiful. And this is in Smoky Slate. Beautiful. So this embossing folder is gorgeous in any color. Oh, thank you, Kim. Country Floral embossing folder. Thank you so much, Kim. It's stunning, though. You will want this. So that is the embossing folder coming Friday. We're not using the embossing folder today, but I wanted to show it because it's amazing. You will want to get it starting Friday, remember, or sign up on in my team today and you can put it in your starter kit. One of the other options that's coming on Friday is this Painted Season stamp set along with the, oh, I have to look, Painted Seasons Designer Series paper. This Designer Series paper is, I'm loving this Designer Series paper, and I'm going to show you a little bit of it. So it has all 4 seasons. There are, I believe, 4 different patterns, and you get 3 of each, or 4 different pages, and then they're all double-sided. I love this one. It's Poppy Parade, I think. I love that one, and I love the like aged look on it. So pretty. And then these mushrooms, I mean, they're just so cute. So you get 3 of each. And then this one is really cool. Let me go to, and it has like Grapefruit Grove little starbursts on the back. Super cute. This one is really cute. I've already used a whole page of this one. I made some little treats for people who ordered at my class last week. So if you ordered at my class, look for a little treat coming in your bag. So, and then this one is so pretty. Those flowers, just beautiful. And then on the back of that one, there's, I think that's Call Me Clover. Can you see that pattern though? It's so cool. I love it. And then the last pattern is like a holiday or maybe winter fall pattern. And it has like pine cones and little pine branches and stuff. Very cool. And then on the back is this pool party pattern. And we're actually using this pattern today on our card. And so I love this. So this comes as a bundle though. So you get the Designer Series paper along with the stamp set as a bundle. This is a $100 option as a bundle coming Friday for Sale-a-Bration. But again, If you sign up before Friday, if you sign up by Thursday, you can put all of this in your starter kit. Now, coming in March, you will be able to purchase some coordinating framelits to go with these. So I'm going to use the framelits today. You can put the framelits in your starter kit. So if you wanted this, you can put it in your starter kit. You only can put it in your starter kit until Thursday. Well, these items, you can only put in your starter kit until Thursday. This item you can continue to put in your starter kit until March 1st. Well, even beyond that, you can. So look for all of this coming very, very soon. This is what we're using today, though. So that is all super exciting, right? But I have even more exciting things. So join my team. I just gave you a bunch of reasons to join my team. Plus, there are amazing meetings. Paper Pumpkin in March, you don't want to miss either. I don't have a flyer for it. I haven't printed any of my flyers yet. But Paper Pumpkin for March, you get 2 stamp sets. It's their birthday. They're giving us an extra stamp set. Sign up for Paper Pumpkin. You don't want to miss it. There's a link in the video description to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. It's going to be pretty fantastic. The February kits have started processing and are shipping, so we should get those very soon too. If you do want to place an order, maybe to get some of that foil to use on your embossing folder, please use this hostess code. Head to my website. If your order is over $50 or more, you're going to get a free Sale-a-Bration item. Plus, I'm going to send you some frosted floral embellishments. These are beautiful. I love them. They're so much fun. So if your order is over $150, don't use the host code. You're going to receive some hostess benefits or Stampin' Reward benefits, and I'm still going to send you those frosted flowers. Okay, so one last thing before we get to my card. We're going to use some blends today. I used some blends last week. Let me pull them out. We're using Highland Heather today, and I'll show you what we're going to do with them a little later. But if you are interested, if you're local in Albuquerque and you want to know more about blends, Stampin' Blends, I have a class coming up in March, and I've also put the link to that in the video description. So you can sign up for that class if you're in the Albuquerque area, you want to know more about blends, come to that class. We're going to do so many fun techniques. I'm going to go over the ins and outs of shading, getting perfect shading. It's going to be so much fun. So make sure you sign up for that class. The deadline to sign up for that class is coming pretty soon, I think in the next week or two. So sign up for that class, and if you're interested in blends. So at the class, you're going to get 3 sets of blends. I can't remember which ones. I think you're getting Pineapple Punch, Granny Apple Green, and Lovely Lipstick are the 3 I think you're getting. If you already have those, you can substitute any other colors. And then you're also getting a stamp set. You are also getting, I have it right here, at the class, you're getting 3 sets of blends and this stamp set. The class is $50. So you also get to add in any Sale-a-Bration item you want to. So you might want to add in that embossing folder I just showed you. So those are all great reasons to come to my class. So we're going to use these blends a little later. I'm going to put them aside, but I'm going to show you the card we're going to make. It is a stunner. It's beautiful. You're going to love it. Look at how pretty this card is. And you could do this with any color. I think Pool Party really goes with almost anything. So you could really make the flowers any color you want. We're making them Gorgeous Grape today, but you could really do this with any color. So this is what we're making today. Isn't it pretty? Oh, I love it. So let's get to stamping. Let's start with our stamping. So I have a piece of shimmery white cardstock here, shimmer white cardstock. And these stamps, the Painted Seasons stamps, are distinctive stamps. That means that they are designed, and let me show the stamp, the back of the stamp here too. It doesn't look like much here, but when you stamp it, you're going to get lighter parts and darker parts and shading, and it's pretty fantastic. But when you look at it here, you're like, that doesn't look like anything. But you're going to get amazing, amazing looks. So let me pull out my ink pads. So we're using Gorgeous Grape, and I'm using Shaded Spruce for the leaves. Okay, so let's get to stamping. Now, if your ink pads are really juicy, the distinctive part won't work as well, so you may need like a bone folder, or when I re-ink my pads, I use the back of a spoon. Just kind of push some of the ink out of the center, and then ink up your stamp, and that will be good enough. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. You guys see that? I'm going to hold it up. Let me wait for it to focus. It is so gorgeous, and it gives the shading and all of that. It's so pretty. I just love this stamp set. The more I play with it, the more I love it. So, and then we're going to stamp some leaves. and you're like, you only stamped one flower. Don't you need more than that? I wanted to show both of them stamped. And look at the leaf. Isn't that cool? I just love the shading. Then we would use our framelits and run them through the Big Shot. But through the magic of the Big Shot, I already have 3 flowers already cut out here. Because I didn't think you guys wanted to watch me do it 3 times. And then I already have our 3 leaves all stamped and cut out too. So I've done a little bit of prep work, but I wanted to show you how they stamp because they are simply gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. And I'll use this again. I'll use this on another card. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, love it. Love it. Okay, we're going to close our Shaded Spruce. We don't need that one again, but I do want to stamp our little greeting, our hello. And this is from the Well Said stamp set. And we're using the framelits, the well-written framelits that go with that. Okay, I'm going to try to do this without getting my head in the way. I'm doing it right on the bottom. That's a little crooked. Let me try one more time. All right, I may have to lean over a little bit. Okay, that's better. So I'm going to use my scissors and just trim it out just to get it a little thinner. This is already pretty thin, but I want it a little thinner. I don't want a big chunky greeting. So I'm going to set this aside for now. I'm going to set this with my stamped pieces, and we're going to get to our blends. So this is the friend framelit from the well-written framelits. And let me pull these out. The well-written framelits are fantastic, and the whole bundle is pretty amazing. So it comes with so many different words, and then when you pair it with the Well Said stamp set, I mean, you have greetings for days. There are so many different greeting options in here. This is such a great option for, I mean, anything. Once you get this stamp set, you will have every greeting you will ever need. And this is a great option to put in your starter kit. And with the starter kit, I didn't even talk about prices with the starter kit, did I? For the starter kit, you can sign up for only $99, and you get to choose $175 worth of products. That is huge. If you wanted that bag, I've showed that tote bag before. If you want the bag, you can sign up for $129, and you still get to choose $175 worth of products. So you can put that well-written bundle in there. You can put the Painted Season stamp set and the framelits and the paper in there. You can put it all in there, and you'll be all set to go. So again, I'm doing dark Highland Heather, light Highland Heather, and then I always have my color lifter there in case I need it. So I'm starting with the dark and the light. So I like to have my markers, the lids off, so I'm ready to go. I can blend easily. This is just a scrap of shimmer white paper, and I'm just going to color along the bottom. What I'm looking for is like an ombre look. So I'm going to start with my dark, and I'm going to go over it a few times. And then I'm going to switch to my light, and I'm going to start right where I ended with that dark, and I'm going to just move up with my light. And we're going to get this really beautiful ombre look. I'm going to go back in with my dark just to darken that up even more, make that ombre even more relevant. And the more color you add, the better it blends, and oh, it's just beautiful. So we're getting a nice little ombre blend here. And you can just keep going back and forth and back and forth. So again, if you're interested in blends, this is one of the fun techniques that we're gonna do at my class. So you can see that beautiful blend. We have light, and then like a medium, and then a real dark. It's beautiful. And we're going to make sure that I colored enough. I think we'll be okay. Okay, I am gonna bring in my Big Shot now because I did not pre-cut this one. So let me pull in my Big Shot. Move some stuff out of the way. Okay, pull this up just a little more. Make sure everybody can see. Okay, we're gonna get this on here. I do have my magnetic platform, but it's being a little finicky. So, okay, let me just move my paper. Clearly the framelit wants to do that, so, okay, now, nobody breathe. I'm gonna cut this out. Okay, fantastic. I cut right through. Oh, and you know what I meant to do, you guys? Oh, brother, we may have to do this again. Okay, I'm going to color one more real quick. Let me grab a scrap of paper. Or here, let's just use this. Because here's what I wanted to do with it. Let me pull out my markers again really quick so you guys will get to see this twice. But I wanted to show you a really fun technique to get this. We're going to use the multi-purpose adhesive sheets because it's just going to be so much easier than dealing with liquid glue and trying to, it's just going to be a lot easier. So let me just talk amongst yourselves while I finish coloring this. I can't believe I forgot it. I have them right here too. I was looking at them while I was cutting it and I was like, oh man, I can't believe I forgot that. But the multi-purpose adhesive sheets are like game changers. They are fantastic for especially the word framelits. If you get these well-written framelits, I highly suggest getting some multi-purpose adhesive sheets as well because they are definitely game changers. Okay, where's my scissors? We're going to cut this. You don't need a piece this big on the multi-purpose adhesive sheets. We're going to save that. Okay, so I have my multi-purpose adhesive sheet. I'm going to pull this over. This comes in 6x12 pieces, and you get a bunch of them, and you don't use very much when you do use them. So I'm just going to peel this off. I'm going to peel this back. I'm not going to peel it off completely because I do not need that whole piece. I only need a piece that is big. Oh, I don't want to put it inside down. Oh my gosh, you think this was the first time using this? I'm going to set that down. The coloring side is facing up. And then I'm going to put this back over. And then I'm just going to cut this out. I'm just going to cut out what I need. Just where that is. And by putting the multi-purpose adhesive sheet on the back now, when we run it through the Big Shot, it's going to be like a sticker. Okay, so then the rest of this can be saved for something else. I'm going to put this aside. Okay, now we're gonna pop all this out. Let me grab my paper piercer. I will use this little friend die cut again because it's super pretty. Let me show you. It's so pretty. But you guys don't want to watch me fight liquid glue while we do that. Okay, if you have your die brush, that's a really great thing to use to get these out too. Okay, let's pull the Big Shot back in. Okay, what is going on here? My plate's on the bottom. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna line this up. Let's see. My magnets, cooperate, work with me. Okay, let's cut this out. Because I'm cutting through the multi-purpose adhesive sheet, I'm going to go through a couple of times, just forward and back. And you can see that it cut out very nicely in there. So, okay, now we can go. Okay. It wouldn't be a live video if there weren't a couple of mistakes, right? Okay, let me poke this out. And I am not going to worry about the eye on Friends. I mean, if you wanted to, you really could. But because it's on the multi-purpose adhesive sheet, I'm not even going to worry about it. Okay, so there's our friend. We have our hello. We need to trim up our hello. So I am just going to trim right next to the O. And then just right around each letter. I think on my sample card I angled those sides, but it's too late for that. So we won't be doing that. So we have our greeting. Let me move some of this trash out of the way so we have room to assemble our card. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're back in business. The rest of my card bits, let me tell you what we're working with. I have an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of cardstock. It's scored in the middle at 4 1/4. Grab my bone folder. I have another piece of shimmer white that is 4 by 5 1/4. That's going to go right on top. And then I have a piece of the designer series paper, and I started with this piece. It was a 3 by 4 inch rectangle, and then I just cut it corner to corner on my paper cutter. So 3 by 4 inch, and then cut diagonally in half, and that will give us our little corner piece here. Okay, so let's put our card base aside. We don't need that one just yet. I am going to use liquid glue for this piece because I want to make sure the corners all stick down. And if I were using snail, I probably wouldn't get to the corners as well. So I am going to use a little bit of liquid glue and make sure that I get that liquid glue into the corners. Okay, The Tombow is mighty and strong. You don't need a lot. I'm just going to line that up with the corners. Perfect. So once you get all your cutting out, this card will go together very quickly. So we have our 3 flowers over here. And I'm going to turn them upside down so that I can add some dimensionals to them. So I'm going to put a couple dimensionals on the back of each one. I love dimensionals. They're my favorite. So this weekend, you guys, I will be away at Craft Weekend. So I'm hoping to update a lot, although once I'm at Craft Weekend, I really try to stay off of my phone. So I always forget to post, but I mean, it's good. It's a good break. It's a good, you know, like recharging time. So I'm hoping to post some stuff. I may not though. We'll see. I'm hoping to. All right, I am just laying out my flowers. I'm not pressing down on the dimensionals. I just want to make sure they are where I want them. And then once I am sure that I have them where I want them, now I'm going to leave that one like that. So once they are where I want them, then I'm just going to press down. If you just gently lay them down without pressing too hard, then you'll be able to kind of reposition them a little bit. If you press down on them right away, then you're kind of stuck with where they are. I'm going to use my liquid glue again for the leaves, and I am just putting a little bit of liquid glue just right back here. Again, if you don't like liquid glue, use some glue dots, or you can even use those multi-purpose adhesive sheets before you cut it out. So I'm just going to stick one of the leaves here. And one. And if you wanted a lot of leaves, you can cut out more leaves if you wanted. I'm going to stick one back here. And then I have one on the bottom. And one down here. Okay, so those are our flowers ready to go. The longest part of this is really just all the cutting. Okay, now let's get our greeting. So I have our greeting, and I want to pop this up, so I'm going to get a little, probably I'll cut some of the dimensional strips here. Always use your edges. Don't waste those edges. Those are perfectly good dimensionals. I get stuck to my fingers. I found a bunch of dimensional backs. I was cleaning, and there's just dimensional backs all over my house, you guys. There's mini dimensionals. They're just everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to stick on my hello right here, and hopefully that's straight. And then now that we have the multi-purpose adhesive sheet on here, we can just peel this off just like a sticker. So this is sticky on the back. We don't have to worry about any kind of glue. This is ready to go now. So I'm just going to stick this down just like that. And once it's on there right where I want it, I'm going to use my bone folder and really press it in there just to make sure that adhesive really sticks down. You really want to make sure you press it down. The multi-purpose adhesive sheets are really nice because you can kind of reposition them right away if you want. And then once you're satisfied with where it is, make sure you give it a good press, because that'll really make that adhesive adhere and stick. So pretty, right? Okay, let's get this on our card. And I'm just using some snail for this. You could pop this up on dimensionals if you wanted. If you wanted a little more dimension there, which of course I love. All right, this card is almost done. We have one more thing to add. Of course, we have to add some rhinestones. So some rhinestones here. I have my take your pick tool, and I am just going to add 3 rhinestones. I have to add rhinestones in odd numbers. I don't like even number of accessories, and I like it better when they create like a triangle. So I think it's more pleasing to the eye that way. Okay, so there is our card. What do you guys think? Beautiful, right? I love, love, love this card. I love the ombre greeting down here. I love these flowers. This flower especially is my favorite of the set. And remember, if you have to have this stuff right now, if you don't want to wait until Friday to get it, then join my team and add it in your starter kit. The framelets will not be available until March. So if you want those framelets, you definitely need to join my team. Otherwise, you have to wait until March. But here's that stamp set one more time. I love all of these. And let me show you one more thing I've done with that paper and the stamp set. So I stamped, these are little gifts I made that will go in the orders of the people that ordered at my class. And I just made this cute little Ghirardelli holder. And this will be on my blog soon with the link of the pattern for this. So, but I've stamped this one. I use this stamp set, this stamp right here. I stamped that one in Lemon Lime Twist. And then I just use that DSP. Isn't that cute? And it holds a little Ghirardelli in there. So super cute. So this paper and this stamp is perfect. I love it. You guys will want this one for sure. So if you have any questions, please let me know. If you do want to place an order, please head to my website. Remember, you cannot get these items until Friday with a qualifying order, but you can get them now if you join my team. If you have any questions on joining my team or any of the products I use, please let me know. I will be back next week, if not sooner, from Craft Weekend. And I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.